This podcast is brought to you by lineupmedia.fm.
Welcome, Soulardians, and this is Marcus Boston.
I'm Cecil W. Adams.
And we want to thank you for listening to another episode of the Soulardians. And you can find me at Marcus Boston 314.
You can find me at Cecil W. Adams on all platforms.
You can pick up your merch, Soulardian merch, from buyjack.com/the Soulardians.
You can also go down and support Colorado Bob Ship of Fools at 3457 Morganford Rd.
We would like to thank you and ask you to like, share, comment, and have your friend listen to the Soulardians. And we would like you to enjoy the show.
Peace.
Yeah, go ahead. So you think about your free time?
So yeah, I'm just doing all the things that, I would have wanted to do if I had the free time to do it, before the lockdown.
So you're making the time to get shit done that you've been wanting to get done.
Yeah. So I just think that's what people should be doing. We complain like when you got your regular 9 to 5 or whatever you got to do. We always complain about things that we don't have time to do.
And for me, I talked about this with in our last podcast with S-Dot, was just like, if you don't come out of this time with some new skill, something or these books read that you've been wanting to read, if you don't come out with something new out of this time, it wasn't ever about time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You're just simply lazy. That's why you're not getting shit done.
Right, exactly.
So yeah.
And most importantly, like if you got a household with whoever inside of it, hopefully this brings you a little closer, gives you a better insight of who's in your house. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, we fail to realize that working your 9 to 5 or whatever hobbies and whatever vices you have, a lot of times that takes you away from your household, the people that you wake up and go to sleep next to, but you don't spend your day with. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even me as a teen, growing up, I grew up with a big family, but for the most of the day, I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Or for the most of the day, we're not together. So we may only see each other. Once you get home after like 5 o'clock, you only got like maybe 4 to 5 hours with whomever that lives with you. You eat, you might congregate in the living room watching television, and then boom, that's it. You go to sleep. Then you continue it the next day. So it's like that's not really interaction. But now, everybody has the time to interact and actually really sink in and get a more intimate relationship with each other.
I think it definitely puts things in perspective.
Yeah, and I like we as a and not only that, but it's like people are dying every day. You know what I'm saying? Like by the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like you will want to take this time just to marvel at the the blessing of having whoever you have around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I went outside just to walk, and when it's warm, just to walk outside and be able to be that free, not to have anything, holding me back from just being in the world. So, that's the type of time that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you read whatever you need to read, catch up on everything that your mind or, heart has ever wanted to catch up on. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to whoever you want to reach out to in this time period. Make it the best that you can make it.
Yep.
That's really just really the time. That's all you should be doing.
Yeah, I think this time is either strengthening the right connections or getting rid of the ones you don't need.
It's most definitely realization. It's like, dead weight, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like what have you been holding on to all this time? Like you should most definitely come to that role like, oh, okay, everything that I was doing prior, did it serve me or did it hurt me? Mm-hmm. So these are the things that you gotta realize on your own and you take the proper steps and the proper, you know what I'm saying,
Ooh,
strides to
Hey,
make
promise,
it better.
I don't have the 19, guys. I promise.
No, it's all good. You got that 19?
I got
You
the,
got
The 19.
trying to find some 12s, but I ain't got the 19s.
I told my lady last night. I told her, I said, you know what, I'm gonna miss this when it's gone.
yeah.
You know, seriously, I am like being able to like just her and I hanging out. Like, don't get me wrong, like we still have whatever. It's just it's just when you're around somebody all the time, like you're gonna have tiffs or whatever. It's just gonna happen.
That's how you know you still. That's how you know you still care.
Right, exactly. And I told her last night, I was just like, I'm gonna miss this when it's not around anymore. You know, like I'm gonna come out of this. I'm gonna have not one, but I'm gonna have 2 bars, uh, uh, podcast business, and then whatever then this construction thing. Like I'm gonna come out more busy than what I was before.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'm gonna have less time. Then I'm gonna be home, and she's gonna come out. She's gonna be her new restaurant is gonna be built, and she's gonna be there all the time, and we're not gonna have this time that we got to spend with each other. And I'm gonna miss it. I'm literally gonna miss it. You know,
Yeah. You're gonna have to schedule it in though. You're gonna have to figure it out. Like that's another thing about this time is you're gonna have to you can plan for that type of stuff. I feel like at this point, because I mean,
yeah, you're right.
because
Definitely.
like right now you're looking into the. That's what everybody's doing. Everybody should be looking into the future because we don't know, right? So we should be trying to plan ahead for every step that may come or may not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, it could be fucked up in the next 6 months, or it could be better, hopefully. But whatever it is, it's like we have an opportunity to look ahead and plan for it. So even once it all starts to go back to getting busy, you can plan for those moments of like spacing. Because I feel like even if they say, all right, the city's open back up, go back to the grunt work. I'm not going back to like running around the way I used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Right.
not. I have to figure out another way because like the way I'm operating right now is at my most serving for me physically. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I mean, before, man, I was like moving all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like planning events, doing this, doing that, podcasting. Like from like maybe I would get up at 6 o'clock. My day would end maybe at 7, 8 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Or even later
Right.
than that because like you the pod or
So you're becoming more efficient.
yeah.
That's what it sounds to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for me it's
top.
right.
Yeah.
So like for me in my industry, it's like they're talking about when restaurants and bars open back up that you can't have more than 25 people in the restaurant at one time. For me, you put me most days a week, my place is small, like you put me at 25 people in there at one time, cool.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, that's perfect. So all the people that can't get in the restaurant, they just want to go out and drink, they're gonna come to my place.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two. The new one's gonna be different from the other one just because of I guess life differential. Like the new one's in a more more money in that area.
Graphics are different.
Right. Demographics way different. And there's nothing going to be like the new place in that area. There's nothing like it in there. And so like I'm like, oh, cool. My capacity inside is going to be 60 people. If they're like, oh, you can't have more than 25, cool. 25 is plenty for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Price points are going to be higher, and then with Bob's, my inside capacity is 40. So if you're saying that the most I can have in there at one time is 25, cool. I'll take it.
25 don't want to be there too.
Yeah, yeah. So it's it sucks for people that have made a career out of the fine dining. It sucks, but
Right.
I can't worry about them. I gotta just keep going forward, man. Always forward.
Yeah.
Everything I do is just going forward.
Yeah, but everybody has to adjust. That's just what
Gotta
will
evolve.
happen.
Gotta
Yeah, you have
evolve.
to evolve. Yeah, like I was watching something and it had to be the news, but it was like it was some restaurant in the Loop, I want to say, and they changed their format to like a grocery store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were selling food instead of selling like prepared
Yeah, I
food.
saw that. I
You
didn't
saw
watch
that?
the story, but I saw that come up in like one of the up next stories. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, yeah. So they were like people would pull up and they would like bring out the groceries or whatever. And it was like they weren't selling like a ton of groceries, it was just certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people had to adjust. You know,
Right. Well, take for instance, you familiar with the Gramophone?
the,
The Gramophone sandwich place?
where's that at?
The Grove.
The Grove.
Oh, gramophone. Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I used to go to the Gramophone, that was like a date spot for me. They didn't have anything. It was a concert venue.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
switched.
They switched because the Ready Room opened up, and then this place down the street, right next to the place I got my tattoos. Right next to Tower Classic is the Atomic Cowboy.
Yeah,
They
time.
built a big ass stage out back, so they were like, "Well, fuck, like we can't be a concert venue with these places that are bigger than us. So let's last ditch effort. We're gonna adjust and try to do these sandwiches." And now they're making more money than they ever have because they adjusted.
Yeah, because they're right
But
next door to Ready Room, right?
yeah, but they were there before Ready Room. It wasn't nothing before, and then Ready Room opened up. So they were like, "Oh, we need to do something different." And then my buddy Scott, he's part owner of it. He was like, "Yeah, we gave these sandwiches a shot. If these sandwiches weren't going to get done, like we were done. They adjusted, and now they're fucking,
Yeah.
killing it,
I love
making 3 times the money they were making before."
Yeah.
Right. Because
It's an adjustment to your market, I guess. You got to adjust and adjust to survive.
yeah, because they were oversaturated, and then they became because I mean in that area it wasn't a lot of places that you could go eat because
Oh.
they closed Sweetie Pies that was right across the street from them. They shut down for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
So like yeah,
Something different there now.
yeah. I don't even know the name of that
They
place.
still have the show on Oprah TV network.
Yeah, because that's the one
Yeah,
on Grand. That's the one they use off
yeah.
of is the one off Grand or one in North County? I don't know which one they use now.
I think they use both of them. The one on Grant is not really on Grant. It's on right off Grant on Delmore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
was a new one that she opened up. I remember that. Like they were like, and she had talked about closing the one on Mangrove, which was the Grove right there on Manchester and Tower Grove.
right.
Yeah, and was her son? It was like, no, don't close it. I didn't know they ended up closing. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was I think he was trying to franchise it and do too many
Yeah. Out of
expansions.
state, Texas and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because one year I went to Memphis and he had one on Bill Street that would never open. That they were like halfway in construction of it, but never opened. And I'm like, yeah, he was going too fast, too soon,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't want to. She never was. Oh, that's what he was doing. He was putting the names up all around without getting permission from her to do so.
Oh,
Yeah, they kind of had it out.
yeah.
Oh, the
'Cause she,
son.
yeah,
Nepotism doesn't always work.
nah.
But I think.
Sometimes
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it just depends. it doesn't always work, especially when you have people, those in your family who just not gonna run it the same way you run your
Right.
business.
I mean, he was just being ambitious. I mean, look at Marty's wife on Ozark.
Oh God.
Too ambitious.
Ambitious, yeah. Almost got them killed.
Yeah.
Ozark.
Killing her brother saved her life. I still say it. Oh my God. I will say Darlene has put together a Missouri's white trash Hall of Fame All-Star team now.
Really?
Oh, that chick is fucking Darlene is gangster.
Free, you watch season 3?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
I watched it all the way. Yeah.
When she goes to the Kansas City mob guy and like, okay, so Wendy didn't have anything to do with that. Just so you know, I shot your boy's dick off.
Why you
Yeah.
know the voice?
Because I got that Southern accent because I'm from Southern Illinois. But and she's like, I have drugs to sell and I just need distribution. But then on top of that, this gangster ass bitch, she's like, yeah, I'm funding 3 methadone clinics in Missouri.
Cold blooded.
And I'm like, oh, you're both sides of the coin. And she was like, there are going to be $1 million contracts on each. And you have those contracts. Then he was just like, but she was like, but the gangster thing was like, I have a lot of men. You have a lot of men. If you want them to go to war, we can go to war. You choose.
Right.
Slow clap. That's I hate.
I was just like,
that's
my mouth was like what? That's gangster as fuck.
Yeah, but she already knew the outcome before she did it.
Yeah, but I mean, most people do when everybody else is playing checkers and you're playing chess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's the white trash. That's the white trash all stars.
Yeah, white trash all stars is what she got right now.
That is the white trash all star. WTF.
I mean, Ruth is gangster. Ruth is I think that bitch might be that bitch. I shouldn't say it like that. She is like she reminds me of the chick from was it Wild Things?
She the most lethal because she hurt that being dead, and she the most lethal right now. She's the most lethal because you know the game because you told everything. Plus you killed her boo, and she ain't had a boo since the boo had her. Oh yeah, she's the most lethal. A scoring woman is the most lethal woman.
But do you think that
Ruth's gonna be MJ? Ruth's gonna be the MJ of the white trash all stars.
Oh
Darlene is Phil Jackson. Kansas City Mob is the bench. Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc,
Bill Winnington,
and they finna be a problem. I think the cartels like the Celtics, but towards the end, so there's gonna be some shit going on. This is like let's say God was disguised as Michael Jordan. This is what season 4 finna be crazy.
Who do you think? Okay, here's my question: who do you think that Jonah shot at through the window? Remember, he shot the window out.
I don't think he shot at anything. I think he just shot out. I don't think he shot anything.
Remember, he cocked the gun, turned around, and shot.
I thought he shot out of frustration. I didn't think he shot out of seeing somebody in that thing. I might have to rewatch it again and take a closer look. But I thought he shot that window out of frustration of knowing Peter had a balls to kill Helen, and Helen had something to do with Ben dying or whatever he felt.
Well, Helen put doubt in his mind. He had the balls to kill Helen. I think Helen just put doubt in his mind. And I also think that the way they're gonna get out of it is through the cryptocurrency.
I get you. I forgot about that. That is what he was doing.
Yeah, because he's invested so much in crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I had season way I was Team Helen till Helen was no longer on this earth.
Well, I
And,
knew Helen had to go. She set Marty up like
yeah, that made no sense to me. She got
her. I mean, she was too not aggressive. What's the word we were just talking about?
ambitious.
She no. We're talking about earlier. She anxious or not anxious. Sweet Pies guy. We just talked about him being too
I thought it was ambitious. Is that the word?
ambitious. I thought you said it, aggressive.
Oh
Ambitious.
no, ambitious. I was like, we play charades. Like,
Helen was being too ambitious. I knew she was dead as soon as she said, "I think I should be on the gaming license."
Oh yeah, she gave herself up.
Yeah,
She was doing
she showed
way.
her cards. She showed her
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he'll be able to flip that agent like he thinks. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't see her I didn't see her being before he even told us about her. She didn't look shaky. Like she looked very stern on what she
I
was.
think maybe. Do you think it'll maybe be like when she goes on maternity leave, that agent that comes in?
Oh yeah, that could be it. That could be yeah.
I don't even think he needs to flip an agent at this point because he had more issues on the other side with every he's just trying to tie it all together.
Yeah.
But I don't really think he's gonna have that problem now that old girl is dead. And
But where's he going to launder the money then? Where's the money going to get laundered at?
They still got the other casino that's closed right now.
Yeah, but they're going to be watching as soon as that one opens up. They're going to be watching. The FBI is going to be doing the same shit,
right?
yeah, but I don't think the see the thing about it is the war is over, so he doesn't have to be so vigorous about cleaning it up and all that.
Yeah.
So
True, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, they could kind of like chill out and restructure. Plus, he already told him when he says he needs to laundry it when he needs to do it. He already told him that before he came back.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I really thought, like I hated that last episode before Ben got killed. I was like, dude, he's fucking up. But the point he brings up about the normal for them,
yeah,
the normal for that family was the Bird family is like, I get where Ben's coming from.
Oh yeah. Their normal is not normal at all, but
Right.
whatever you get into can be a normal real quick. Humans can turn a abstract weird thing to normal real fast. Do it often enough.
yeah.
And they did that. Like Marty had a dream of actually leaving. I'm like, I ain't never seen too many retirement plans with drug cartels.
Right.
Yeah, there's no. But see, that's the thing is, whenever they end this shit, it's got to go out with a bang because it's just like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
There's no way that it comes out clean.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
as much as they've got into it as spouses, I don't really know if this next season bring them together more, or this is just gonna be the wiping out of each other.
Yeah, and what I admire about this is, I even posted about it. I think you liked it. Free was like, Ozark is literally Breaking Bad, without drugs.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it is. But the detachment that that Marty has, an attachment that Heisenberg, little reference to Breaking Bad, had as well. There was a detachment, and they both have that detachment where it's like, no emotion. This is what we need to get done. Is impressive. That's really good acting. I mean, they when you detach yourself from the situation and look at it from the 30,000 foot view or whatever, it's like the detachment Marty has, where it's like, I know you want to do this. I know this. You want this to happen, but that's not part of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
But then you flip it 30 seconds later and like, why did you do this, Jonah? Like, oh, you unplug my video game, whatever, like that type of shit. That's really good acting, and that's how you have to be in that situation. Can you think about how stressed? Imagine laundering $50 million to the fucking cartel. How much stress that would be.
Yeah, he should be. They should all be fucking. Well, I think his wife, she's not gonna be the same. Her brother, she got her brother killed. She damn near got her whole family wiped out. She should be on pins and needles this next season coming up. Like, I don't even think that Marty's gonna be able to deal with her, because I mean, he was cleaning up her shit the whole fucking season 3.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. She was being too aggressive. Like, he was telling her, like, don't buy this at the casino, don't buy this at the casino. And then when he comes out, it's like, hey, we have a new partner in the casino. I thought she would have had the wherewithal to be like, oh, I fucked up. But no, she was just like, keep pushing. It's like, fucking hey, man. Like, how do you not get it that you brought this on?
Yeah, but she's power hungry. But I don't think she's gonna have something like PTSD. She's got to.
They're toast. They're mentally fried. Like, they're deeper than it was before, and now not only are they deeper with the cartel, they're playing against the WTA, and they're all emotional.
Yeah. So, look at their son. Their son. What did he do at the end of that season? He shot. Did he shoot out the glass, or what the fuck was that?
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about earlier. Was just 5 minutes ago. It was like, what did he shoot at?
Right.
When he turned around, did he shoot at something, or was he just shooting because he was frustrated? Yeah, did he shoot Charlotte? I don't know.
No, I think he shot like the glass out or some shit.
He shot the glass out, but was Charlotte on the other side and spooked him? Like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought he just did the shit like
out of frustration, because they emotional. I didn't know he would be so emotional about his uncle. I didn't think the connection was that close. I didn't think he would be so emotional to know that you're gonna run off to a shotgun to Helen's house, and we know how Helen get down. We got receipts, and you thought she was gonna pull a gun on her, and she was still calm. Like, well, I'm gonna get up and get these kids ready because I'm going to the real killer's house, and
because she put the doubt in his mind.
Oh, about the mom.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's where he snapped, because he knows his mom. He already had that in his head that's what happened. Mm-hmm. So she just reassured him. So now he's like, fuck her.
My mom lied to me and killed my uncle.
Yeah. So it's like Morty's like, fuck her. The son's like, fuck her, and then the daughter's kind of like aloof, from everything. So it's just like, she's gonna have the biggest fucking problems.
Has anybody else thought that Charlotte's pretty hot? The Bird's daughter? You think she's hot? I think she's hot.
You know what I do? That's
whose daughter is that?
Marty's daughter. Marty and Wendy's daughter.
I really don't. No, I don't never pay attention to her. No.
I think she's hot. And Wendy walks like a penguin, by the way. You ever notice that?
No.
Yeah, she walks like a penguin.
I always thought that what was the lawyer's name? What's her name?
Helen.
I always thought Helen looks like the chick who dated the Russian and Rocky. What was that? Rocky.
Yeah. The chick dated Flavor Flav. Yeah. Tall, short hair blonde. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn, she's a fucking dead ass for her.
Right.
They can redo that bitch all the way over.
Oh man, that's creepy.
I was looking for the cigar, the long fucking cigarettes and shit.
Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, she could be in fucking, what's that, Octopussy? All that.
The other one, God damn it. The dude that tried to get engaged to a stripper. What was his name? He was gambling all the money away.
Oh yeah.
They was wrong to put that pressure on him. He's not made to hold water.
No, they used him as a scapegoat.
Yeah,
That's all it was.
Well,
They're gonna deny.
but he gonna tell everything.
What's he gonna? But what can he prove though?
Yeah, and he really doesn't know why he's doing what he's doing.
Right. He just knows
Makes it perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. Like but he could say Marty and blah 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 told me to do it, and will you testify against them or put a wire on? He not made a whole. He's Kachi 6ix9ine. He ain't made a whole.
But that's not even a good story because Morty could have been like, yeah, I told him come gamble in my establishment. I didn't tell him to fucking
on the money.
Man, what is that, like fraud or some stupid shit? Yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
It's cartel versus WTA. We're gonna see in season 4.
Yeah. Season 4.
I'm not ready for it. I'm not emotionally ready. I need time.
It'll be next year. I mean, it may be 2021 or 2022.
Just to get Stuart back up and running. But
now, do you guys? I was gonna say, do you guys watch Billions?
Man, I want to. It's on my list.
It's on your list. Yeah, you should check Billions out. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's kind of like, it is kind of like Ozarks, but it's a lot more like House of Cards.
Ooh,
yeah, I
okay.
say that too. Yeah.
I like House of Cards is my shit.
Yeah. Well, up until when fucking they took Spacey off the fucking show.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it last season. That he wasn't on there. I was like, nah.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I was like, this.
You know, she's the chick is Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Oh, is it Jenny?
Yeah.
I would have never fucking known that.
Yeah, dude.
Time will let you become a whole new person.
Right.
When you get yourself. Because that, I didn't even get that.
Right, yeah. I mean, I figured it out by looking up when I was watching Forrest Gump, and then it was like showed her. I was like, oh my god, that's the chick from House of Cards. I feel like fucking Forrest Gump when he goes on his 5-year run and he's having to go out running right now because my fucking beard is like ridiculously.
Boy, that motherfucker is a lot
out there, bro. Like, it's fucking huge. I feel like Forrest Gump. Remember when Forrest Gump goes on that fucking long ass run, and then by the end he's got this big fucking beard and he's like running all those people behind him. Yeah, that's how I feel right now when I go for a run. Right.
All right, Free. Tell them I'm ready to go to bed. Tell them where they can find you and what you got going on, so we can get to it again. I'm sleepy.
You can find me on all social media platforms at FreeBirdSko.
FreeBirdSko.
What I got going on? I got LaPetitemort.store. The website is www.LaPetitemort.store. You can go there, check out all the merch that I have. I got hats, dad hats, book bags, socks, polo shirts, hoodies. Shit. I got every fucking thing on that fucking. Oh, I even got the mask. What do you call it? The COVID mask. I just got
your official face mask.
Yeah, official face mask for Missouri. And then
official face mask of the 19th.
Right, of the COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Yeah, I got them shits. And then let's see. I'm trying to start some virtual shit to start, get back into this events and shit, but to kind of do it virtually on one of these social media outlets. I might do it on Zoom or Facebook, IG or something like that. I'm just haven't got to it yet, but that's the plan.
You got time, don't worry, brother.
No, most definitely got time.
Time is all we got. And then I'm
all we got.
I'm Cecil W. Adams on all platforms.
Oh, it's my turn. Man, I'm Mo Boston 314 on all platforms. Damn, I guess we can keep this is Corona. This is the Rona Chronicles Volume 3.
The original Rona Chronicles.
Yeah, I will say, I really this podcast thing, man. Like, I just keep thinking about how much out there for us to eat up with it. And as I watch this, the landscape move, and like I took a listen to the episode you sent me of Chris Morrow, I was like, between all of us and what we've been working on before the Rona and after Rona, like a lot of people are doing. I've definitely seen the difference in like numbers because so many people are doing stuff, and everyone's attention is so divided. And everyone is used to being employees are now trying to figure out what to do with their time, so they are experimenting, and no one seems to be doing it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? No, everyone wants to rush to some kind of milestone or some kind of like what's the numeral number to say it's been good, but like people not doing it not in it for the right reason. And I know Free season with the podcast and in music, like everyone is not creating music or podcasting for themselves. They're not doing it for the right reasons. And
Just doing it.
It's like you're not gonna be here long.
Nah. Everybody's on a fad, man. Everybody's on a trend. This is, if this was Twitter, all like entrepreneurship, podcasting, everything's a fucking trend right now. Nobody's doing it because they have some type of deep passion for it. They have anything to say. They have anything to show or convey to the public. It's more so of, I want to be seen in some form, and I'm going to use this avenue to be seen through. It's just another way of using IG, because people want to be seen on IG. And it's like, there's so many people that want to be on podcasts nowadays. Like, if somebody found out you have a podcast, they're going to go nuts and treat you like fucking R. Kelly in 96 and run all over your ass. So,
R. Kelly in 96.
Yeah.
Love it.
At his height. So it's like,
hey.
Yeah, you hear me? Temperatures rising and shit. So all you could do,
I thought we were getting ready to step in the name of love.
Feeling on your booty.
I'm gonna digress.
And I digress.
Last call.
But yeah, man, people are doing it for the wrong reasons. But like everything's gonna filter itself out. Because like there's people who podcast, but how many times are they actually, like, I know a group of people, they do like a little segment TV thing, and they've only did maybe 3 episodes within a year and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like,
you think they made it?
Yeah. I'm like, 3 episodes, a year and a half. We podcasted, I don't know how many podcasts within a year, and that's not the only thing that we've done within a year. So it's just like, you when you really want something, man, you got to go out there and get this shit done.
Infrastructure, man. We all know we'll be at the end because there is no end.
Right.
It's going always forward.
And then the always forward. And then the Soulardians gonna be on Critically Awesome podcast coming up in 3 days.
Yeah,
shit,
that's dope.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
I don't know what time yet, but we're gonna be on it. So I'm looking forward to that. Like, reaching out, broadening our audience a bit, audience a bit, and they're out of KC and Springfield, so like we're looking forward to that. Sponsors knocking at the door. We just gotta figure out who we want to let in and what fits the mold that we're trying to set. So,
for sure.
Yep. For sure.
I thank you as always. Let me find a round of applause. It's still up.
It's my pleasure, man. Yeah, I'm always.
You're one of my favorite people in the world, man. I appreciate you so much, man.
Yeah, when this shit is over, we gotta all drink and kick it and fuck up some more Soulard.
Right. Oh, no, we'll be in Benton Park. We'll be in Benton Park in South City.
Oh, okay, well that's even better. We fuck up Benton Park.
All right. Where's the verse, sir?
What is it?
I'm waiting for Marcus to come up with the verse.
Yeah, let me close it out with our Bible scripture. From
First
book of Soulardians, chapter 3. If God is in you, everywhere you go, leave a little bit of heaven behind.
That wasn't it. Say
What?
it again.
Well,
If the kingdom of God is in you.
Shit, I'm sorry. If the kingdom of God is in you, but everywhere you go, please leave a little bit of heaven behind. For those in the back pew, let me pull up my scripture. I'm going off the cuff. That's probably where I'm failing at. Let me say, if the kingdom of God is in you, then everywhere you go, you should leave a little bit of heaven behind. There we go. All right.
And for the 17th time that I'm going to fuck up Brad Pitt's acceptance speech, if you see somebody tomorrow and you can do something nice for them, do that. Because I feel like maybe we should do that every day. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
man.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
This podcast was a presentation of LightUpMedia.fm.